Hey everyone, I am excited to show you this M.O.S.T form. So if you have been a Customer-Matic M.O.S.T user since before, I don't know, 2 or 3, well, I guess it was 3 weeks ago, then you didn't get this M.O.S.T form when we launched your M.O.S.T account, but it's there now, and I want to show you how powerful it is. Those of you who are already using the M.O.S.T form can attest to this. You know how powerful this is, but I'm excited to show you what's new in your account. This is probably the easiest way that you have to be able to enter a customer and get them into Customer-Matic and automating up to 30 different automations on that customer all at once. So we're going to go over this here, okay? The M.O.S.T form is right here. You can find that in your account now down here at the bottom where it says the M.O.S.T form. You click that, it'll open up the M.O.S.T form. You can enter in a customer's name, email address, and phone number, opt them into both receiving text and email so that they'll be able to get communications from you. You can add the address if you want to. If you add the address, then you can also create a Google Maps link from this address that when a technician clicks that link, they'll be able to go directly to, it'll pull up the Google Maps app on their mobile device in the field. They'll be able to click the link and it'll go straight to, it'll chart the course from where they currently are right over to where the customer is and tell them how long it'll take to get there. You can choose product and service types for your customer. This is great for being able to segment your list so that you can send them targeted information at a later date. So we definitely want to start using this. And you can choose as many as you want to from this list, just depending on what kind of products and services they've been receiving from you. If you know when their customer anniversary is, you can choose it right here on the date picker. You can choose date of birth as well. Don't worry about the year. It's just the month and the day that we need. And then we come to the rest of the form, and you have a choice to make here. You can choose field mode or office mode. If you choose office mode, when somebody's filling this out in the office, then they get the rest of the choices in the form right here. And they can quickly go through and say, yes, I want to send a satisfaction survey request to the customer. They definitely need to get annual service reminders. I want to send them a Google link for being able to leave us a review and take them right to the stars on Google to leave their review. If you have multiple locations, we can set those up here in your account so that they get the right location to leave the reviews on. And then estimate follow-ups, right? This is the real money maker. We can enter in an amount. One too many zeros before the... So then choose the estimator that left the estimate. And when do you want the estimates to start? Maybe they said, you know what, we're not even going to think about this until after Thanksgiving. Well, we'll just come into the 1st of December here and we'll follow up with them then. You can also send an unpaid invoice reminder. If the customer hasn't paid a remaining invoice, then you can set that up right here. And then with one click, here's everything that you're about to do, okay? One form is going to fire off all of the things that you just selected in that form. It's going to send a customer satisfaction survey. If they answered the survey, it's like a scale of 1 to 10. How likely are you to recommend, that kind of customer survey? If they choose an 8, 9, or 10, if it's a 9 or a 10, then we're also going to send them a review request. And then about a week later, we're going to send them a referral request. Then we're going to wait 6 months and send them a second referral request. And then if you tag them for the annual service reminder, we're going to tag them in the system so that they can receive those annual service reminders that you might choose to send later. But they'll already be tagged so you know that they need to receive that communication. You can send the unpaid invoice reminder. That only works in office mode. And then from here, we jump back over to field mode. Now I'm going to jump back over to the form real quick and show you if you choose field mode instead of office mode. In other words, somebody in the field needs to fill out all of this stuff, right? The technician has done the job and he knows whether or not it's appropriate to send a satisfaction survey request, tag them for annual service. he gave them an estimate and they didn't say yes yet, so we need to send a follow-up. This won't show up for that person, but we need to send this technician a form in the field that has all this information. So if you choose field mode when you're filling out the top part of this form, the job date, the day that the job is actually going to occur, and the employee that was assigned to the job, then on the morning of the appointment on this day, this technician is going to receive an email, and it will have all of the information that they need to be able to, number one, follow a Google Map link directly to the customer. It will also have a link that they can click to send a text message to the customer, letting the customer know that they're on the way. The customer gets the text message, opens it up. It tells the technician, or it tells the customer the technician's name, how far away they are, and it even gives them a picture of the technician so that they know who's about to knock on their door. So it's a really polished, super world-class kind of communication thing that sets customers' minds at ease. They know who's coming to their house and when. So then what else? Let's see. Let's jump back over here. So that's the job action email that gets sent to the employee. It has an on-the-way text link that they can click. It also has, let's see. Yeah, here we go. They can send the dispatch text. And then there's the complete the post-job form link. And once they click that, they'll be taken to a form that it's a shortened form that just has this information, these choices down here. So it already knows who the customer is. They don't have to enter in the customer's information in the field. It just asks them these questions. They can choose those and then process it. So it just lets the person in the field do those extra steps. Well, what else will this form do for you? Okay, so we've covered everything there on the first slide. The second slide, we're going to tag the customer service types, products and services, so that we can follow up with them about specific offers or reminders or anything else that we need to do based on our knowledge of what kind of service and products they've had with us. Then we're going to send, if you chose to send estimate follow-ups, either in the field or in office mode, then we're going to send email or text number 1. If the customer answers, then we'll stop right there. But if they don't answer, then a few more days later, we're going to send text number 2 and then wait, and then 3 and then 4. And at any point during these 7 texts or emails, the customer replies, they're not going to receive any additional ones. And I think you probably already know how the estimate follow-up works because that was a part of your M.O.S.T account. And you remember that section here. Oops, let me jump back over here. We'll go to opportunities and we can look at the opportunities for a particular customer. This is the following up category, etc. If you need a refresher on this, we have a training course available. I'll talk more about that here in a minute, but that's where you're going to see all of that information. What else? We're going to enroll them to receive up to, I think it's 14, combination of birthday, anniversary, New Year's, Valentine's, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, Women's Day, Happy Women's Day. You might think this one's funny, but, considering the fact that most of the people that you'll visit in the home are going to be women, that's just statistically the way that it generally happens. We want to make sure that we're an ally of women. And so we want to celebrate that right here in this automation. The Halloween email, Thanksgiving, Happy Holidays, or Merry Christmas. And then, that's it. So that's up to 30 different automations that automatically that customer is eligible for, depending on your choices, all with submitting this one form and making a few choices. This form, generally, when people are cranking through it, I've seen people in the office fill out this form in less than 45 seconds, and it saves, get this, it saves, if you were to do all of these things manually, okay? If you were to send all of those emails, do all of that follow-up, tag a customer in a specific way, and pull those lists in order to communicate with them throughout the year, you would be spending per customer somewhere more than 4 hours of your time with each customer. And this one form is going to save you all of that time. Multiply 4 hours times the number of customers that you see in a given year, and that's going to tell you how powerful this form can be for you. It's really, really powerful. One more thing I need to show you is the dashboard. So we now have the M.O.S.T dashboard set up so that you can track things like your estimate follow-ups, as well as your surveys and reviews, to see exactly how you're doing over time. Now, this is just an example account, and I want to show you, it shows you the number of active follow-ups that you currently have in the system that are receiving follow-up messages, how many jobs you've won, how many jobs you've lost, and the total value of those won jobs in the system. Then it gives you a chart to be able to see what the progress of that looks like from 1 week to the next. Are you doing better? Are you doing worse? What's the trend here? So you'll be able to see that. And then down below that, you'll see all of your technicians and sales estimators. Any of them that you want to set up in the system will appear here, and you'll be able to see the value of the jobs that they've created or that they've followed up on, and see what that value looks like. So you can choose a date range and then confirm that and apply it to the thing. In this example, we haven't set up any of these estimators so that it's showing an amount. But if this $8,000 here were assigned to various people in the jobs that were won, then we would see who it was that was assigned to that job and just get a little bit of a dashboard idea there. So it's a really powerful way to drill in. That's all I want to show you right now. If you want more information, there is an entire M.O.S.T training course that covers all of this new stuff. And if you don't have access to that already, if you've never seen the training course and don't know what the heck I'm talking about, you can email Kelly McDonald in our office. Kelly is one of our Customer-Matic support people. She's great, and she would love to be able to get you that information if you need it. Her email address is kelly@futurenowmarketing.com. Or you can email support@customermatic.com and reach our team, and any of them can be able to help you. So you can email directly to Kelly, or you can email the support email address, support@customermatic.com, and we'll take care of you. Thanks very much, and I hope you really get a lot of use out of this.